Manchester United will welcome Manchester City at Old Trafford on Saturday lunchtime, and I have to remind you that this is an early kickoff, which means you don't expect loads of noteworthy moments. Okay, so recall that the Citizen won the reverse fixture 3-0 at the Etihad Stadium, so the Red Devils have to respond and at least avoid the defeat. And before I dive in further, just know that Michael Carrick has not had enough time to get his ideas across the players, so don't expect a scintillating performance from the Red Devils today. So, with that being said, let me show you how I think the Red Devils can line up. And because I know that Michael Carrick played a lot at Middlesbrough with a 4-2-3 formation, I still think that is what he is going to use against City, given that Kobe Mainoo wants to play. So, if that is the case, so I know how I think the Red Devils can line up against Pep Guardiola's City side that drew the last 3 league games. Okay, so in goal line, I'm going to go with Stanley Lamens, and because Michael Carrick loves playing with 4 defenders at the back, so it's very easy to set it up. Okay, so I'm going to go with Lisandro Martinez, although Harry Maguire is back from injury, but although Delete and Maguire are still out injured, I still think Eddie Heaven gets the nod ahead of Lenny Yoro, who has been prone to errors lately. So I have room to pair alongside Lisandro Martinez, and at fullbacks it's easy to predict because with Shaw we always have the thumbs up ahead of Patrick Doku. But if Shaw is not available for the game, Patrick Doku gets the call. But let's just assume Shaw is available. So at the right side of the defense, I'm gonna go with Diogo Dalot. Of course, he is starting because Mazraoui is still out in participating for the AFCON in Morocco. So in the defense line and in the defensive midfield, so this is where it gets tricky because Kobe Mainoo, they asked Michael Carrick what is Mainoo's best position. He said up front he plays as an attacker, he plays well as an attacker. Then again they asked Poskos where does Kobe Mainoo fit well in this team. Poskos said as a defensive midfielder, just like Rodri and Toni Kroos, or let's just say a bit of a defensive midfielder and a central midfielder. So you cannot have both at the same time unless you play with 4-3-3. So in this situation, Carrick is playing with a 4-2-3-1 setup. So I expect the 2 defensive midfielder, unless the instructions are given to them differently. So let me use 31 to represent Kobe Mainoo, and then alongside him will be Casemiro because it was catastrophic the last time Mainoo and Ugarte paired in the midfield. They have not won a game together. I'm not sure if they have won a game together. So I think it's a good thing for Casemiro to pair alongside Kobe Mainoo if we want to see a decent midfield battle between United and City. So up front, I'm going to go with Bruno Fernandes. This is what most fans want. Like they want him to behind the striker. And I also said anyway, let me not make this video longer than it already is. Okay, so up front, and based on experience, I'm going to go with Brandon Bumo to start here. But based on record against City, I'm going to go with Amad Diallo because he's fond of playing well against Pep Guardiola's side. I don't know how, but he loves playing Man City. So I'm going to, just for this fact, I'm going to choose Amad ahead of Brandon Bumo to start alongside Bruno Fernandes up front, which means Cunha plays from the right side. So I expect Cunha, we all know Cunha, his ability to carry the ball into tight spaces and then shoot from range. He's not scared of having a try or a goal from goal around these positions because he believes in his ability to score from range. Same thing with Bruno Fernandes. But then again, you see this setup. Anyway, let's keep quiet for now. And up front, I'm going to go with Benjamin Sesko because he's on a goal scoring streak. Yeah, so he scored against Burnley, against Brighton. So I expect him to continue his scoring streak against City because this is a very big test now, unlike the one against Burnley and the Seagulls. Okay, so this is my setup for the City game. This is not official one. This is what I think might happen against City. So let me know what you think about this setup in the comment section below. And for my prediction, Man City, Man United at Old Trafford, Man United 2, Man City 1, because we have to show a response. We lost the first leg, the reverse fixture 3-0, so we have to win this game